with a new intro. This is how we start the stream if you don't know. Let me see your claws. Let me see your little crabby claws. Ooh, maggot, alright, shoot. I don't mean to be crabby.
But it's melting for us. Starting to melt. I'll take it.
Yeah, it was kind of melting too here. I could hear all the fucking water dripping this morning. I thought it was raining.
It's gonna be phenomenal. It's gonna turn into mud.
I'd rather be mud than snow and ice.
Yeah, but we got big dogs.
Welcome to Blacksburg, Virginia. Home
Quit
to a team that
eating the
brings
fucking
its
snow, you
fans
jackasses.
each and every game, the
Hey, they're
Virginia
doing their
Tech
best.
Hokies. And the Bruins will kick it away to start.
Hey.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Virginia Tech Hokies offense takes the field to start this game off. And all eyes will be on this man because he is electrifying every time he touches the ball.
I mean, so much fun to watch. Can hit home runs, can make big plays. Everything in this offense starts with that grown man.
What I really like about him, too, is he's versatile, right? He can carry the rock, he can catch the football, he's good at blocking. This guy stays on the field for a reason.
He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. And the Hokies in the hurry up. Now the play fake. Quickly complete. Oh, what a cut! And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line.
Sash, welcome back.
Throw, I'll tell you, if he keeps making more of those, Lane Stadium and this incredible crowd is going to be going nuts. We've called games here plenty of times in the past. This is one of the best venues in all of college football, and this guy right now is heating up at the QB position. Watch out. It's going to be a sonic boom in here.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. They'll throw again after the incompletion. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. Man, he was back there and in the quarterback's face before the Bruin faithful could finish an 8th clap.
I mean, just getting off the ball so quick, penetrating. When you got defensive linemen that can get upfield, rush the quarterback, every Bruins fan will be jacked up.
Quickly complete. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. The Hokies will try to pin them back with the punt. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Gets it away, good distance, but more importantly, just the direction he wanted. The Bruins offense will have its first possession of the game. As dynamic as this guy is on the outside, Jesse, you know he's going to be peeking that way from the free safety position.
Yeah, he's been watching the film. This dude in the middle, man, he can light people up. So you can't tiptoe. You got to be aggressive and run in there. But this is a pretty interesting matchup today.
Yeah, and I love safeties that make receivers think. Make them know they're going to be there over the middle of the field, and you better think twice about catching that football.
This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. They'll mark him down at the 37. It's a 10-yard gain. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Quick touch pass to the receiver. Shakes off the defender. Nowhere to go, and the ball's loose. Defense swarms. Ball, it'll be a turnover.
I love those smashes where you can hear it up here, Reese. Goodness gracious, you can hear the contact. Such a big lick. The offensive guy doesn't hold on to the football. Huge momentum swing. Big turnover forced by the defense.
They make the stop as he gets it inside the 30 to the 28, a gain of 4. On second down, wants to throw. He finds his man. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. On third and short, just trying to get enough for the first down. Lowers those pads.
Dude, why are they giving this expensive as
He's
fuck?
got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7. And the Hokies want to move quickly.
I don't even shop there anymore.
Looking to throw. Dances away. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down.
And I really like the decision by the quarterback there. Listen, it's early in the downs. Like, don't force it. Don't make a turnover. He tucks it, get what you can get, and then live to play the next down. I like that execution by the...
And he
God
rolls into the
damn it,
house.
you fat
Touchdown,
fucks.
Virginia Tech. He didn't see anyone open. Said, no problem. I'll take care of it myself.
Yeah, I've been there before. Been there, done that. Not my first rodeo. I've been in this kind of situation. Down by the goal line, I'm getting outside, and I'm taking it in myself.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
We have to remember to put the off.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Slips through the line. This guy is so dangerous. The excellent vision to find a lane.
That spawns
and
in,
get
please.
It out and set up the offense with good field position. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. Let's see what they've got on second down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They finally get him on the ground, but the big running play moves the change for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. He's brought down, but not before they pick up the big first down. The Bruins come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. A shot toward the end zone. Pass on the way. It's picked off.
Man, that is how you get it done as a defense when you're playing cover 1. Like, you got the middle of the field safety, but everybody else is
Not good,
picking
Jim.
it up. Nice job running with this guy, seeing the football, breaking on it, making the interception, making the big play for this defense.
He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. Fundamental football with the Hokies. We talk about special teams, but the running game has always been part of their DNA.
And when you continue to find guys at the running back spot like David Wilson, and those guys that you can feature, you can give them the ball, establish that physicality, establish that playmaking, it gets everything rolling for this offense.
They'll run play action. Looking down the middle. And the pass, it's picked off. Taking it the other way. And a tremendous return will be stopped at the 28-yard line.
And I tell you what, when defenses play zone, all eyes are on the quarterback. You have a zone to drop to, but you're setting on the quarterback, reading his eyes. Great job by the defense, understanding the ball was coming out, breaks on the football, goes and makes the INT.
Gets it out quickly.
I tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands, and you saw it on that last play.
The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. The quick out. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker.
And a great job by the QB, finding the running back, getting the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
To the air, it's Huber. Dances away from the heat. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll finish the run and the end zone. Touchdown, Bruins.
Or not. They were just
Quick
staging
strike,
pounds.
just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
And the extra point was good. We've played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. Out of the end zone. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after
LARP
that
with
last drive?
boost.
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? If you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
Pulls and fires complete to the right. Really nice pickup there as they
You
head
sure?
out to the 44 with a first down. The Hokies want to crank the tempo.
Well, it's a nice-looking throw right there, and I'll tell you what, for Hokie quarterbacks in the past, it's not all about just hurting you with their legs. Michael Vick could kill you throwing the football. Tyrod Taylor could do it. How about this name? Jim Drunken.
You have that locked
You just
down.
see him right now dotting an 18-yard dig route. That's a nice-looking throw. That gives me some Drunken Miller vibes, Pollock.
He wants to pass it on second down. Works the middle. They make the stop at the 41, but it's a 15-yard
Well,
pickup,
Blue's
and
gonna
they're
say that,
rolling with a first down. They're working that left side.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
On second down, they'll take to the air. Makes his connection. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for
You
a
do?
first down. Here comes the hurry up.
How come you don't ever name drop me in there? Go follow my friend Crab.
Off the play fake on first down. Working that left side now. Excellent job working through the air. They're finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Gets it out fast. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. The give to the tailback. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Hokies! I tell you, when this drive started, the defense thought they had them in a hole. Not anymore. What a performance.
And I really like the play calling by the offensive
Bring it back, but
coordinator
let
on
me
that
be
last
let me be
drive.
the one that brings
was
it
a
back.
nice mixture of running and throwing and getting different players involved. Really nice job, very poised in that play calling, and it showed up with the touchdown.
And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. UCLA will go back to work on offense. After standing on the sideline and watching that long touchdown drive, they really need to put something together to give their defense a rest.
And that's a real thing, man. Like, you played a lot of plays, you get worn out. You need a chance to go decompress on the sideline, get some oxygen. Palmer, now it's on this offense.
Yeah, this is the definition of complementary football because it's a two-pronged problem. You've got to score points and answer, but you've also got to take your time and give your defense an opportunity to get their wind.
Offense has it at the 28 on first down. Quick pass on the jet motion. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After trying the running game on first down, they come to the line on second down. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. Takes the easy throw in the flat. And they do a really good job. Not as easy as it looks to get those blocks. And he picks up the first down. More precision throws from this Bruin quarterback, much like a Rick Neuheisel used to play.
Just pinpoint accurate. Put the ball right where you want to. You think about Troy Aikman, you think about some of those other great names in UCLA history.
Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Give to the running back.
No.
He just never got started going forward. A huge loss of 8 on the play. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. Quarterback checking off. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. And the Bruins will punt it away on 4th down. First one of the day is off. He was called on 3 times in that victory last week. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, you know, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
You know, as quarterbacks, you've got to be good in the pocket. Even when things are collapsing and you've got guys swiping at it, you got to have 2 hands on the football. Didn't do a really good job with ball security there, and that led to the fumble.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Handoff to the single back. Sweet feet on the move. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we have ourselves a ball game, and they have a chance to take the lead here before the half. And now on 2nd down for this offense. And the pass goes incomplete, but the flag is down, and this one might be on the offense.
What?
And the offensive player had to commit pass interference on that play. You saw the defender jump the throw. The defender was in position to make an interception, so the offensive player had to do something to break it up.
They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Looking to throw, it's Huber. Fires to the big fella. And he broke 1 tackle on the way to a solid pickup there.
A nice job by the defense there tackling the catch and smothering the tight end. They know this offense is going to try to find him in the passing game in a lot of different situations. That time, perfect coverage, and nice job bringing the big guy down. Not easy to do.
Just outside the red zone as they pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 22.
Well, I know this is an offensive line that has a ton of pride, and they want to come out each and every game and really impose their will on the D-line. They got just enough push there on that run play to pick up the 1st.
The Bruins have it with a 1st and 10. Looking for the score. Snagged in the end zone. Touchdown, UCLA.
Yeah, and coming into the game, you look at the stats and you say top 10 offense in scoring, so they better be able to create what? Explosive plays. Another explosive plays. They've been doing it all year long. Those plays are backbreakers. Defenses just can't contain this offense.
And he's going to try to return this one. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. As it turns out, the fumble on that last drive set up the touchdown, David.
And there's no bigger stat in football than turnovers. You turn the football over, they turn it into points. Jesse, that is not a recipe for success.
Good news, though, they get another chance, right? They can make amends with this drive right here. That's all that's important. You've got to execute, and you've got to lock in.
Trying to find his man on 1st down. Good timing on the quick out. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
It's so nice as a quarterback when you've got a guy like that working for you in the slot. He has such a good feel to find the open spaces in the defense. Just makes life so much easier for his quarterback.
On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. And how about that catch and run? So dangerous, this guy. The offense will have to use its 1st time out of the half. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Looking to go up top on 1st down. Takes a hit as he fires. Ball in the air, intercepted. And he'll be brought down, and that's how we'll end the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update. And the Hokies will kick it away to crank up the second half. The returner will field it and try to get some field position. And he won't quite make it back to the 20-yard line as he goes out of bounds at the 19. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. They'll start this third quarter with a run. Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22.
You know, it's so important for offenses to want to keep third downs manageable. The way you do that is by having success like that, running the football on first down.
That'll be a gain of 5 out to the 27.
I think you run that play on second down knowing it's going to make third down easy. You're not trying to hit a home run. You don't need the big play right now. Now you know third down, everything's on the table, everything's available, high success rate.
Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. He'll come out throwing on first down. He's going to run it. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
Man, that used to just drive me nuts. I couldn't stand that. The quarterback drops back to pass, scrambles around. You got me chasing you all over the field, getting close to the sideline. Stay in bounds. Please stay in bounds. Let me get a little bit of a reward for all my running so I can just put some kind of hit on you. Nope, steps out of bounds.
I love the quick decision the QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. They don't seem comfortable with the 50-yard field goal attempt, so they'll leave the offense out to try to get the first down. And it's incomplete, a missed opportunity for the offense. Line gets set, first down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
Pulls and fires it complete to the right. The Hokies pick up the first down. We'll hang on here. The coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later. Wants to throw on first down. Got his man quickly. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. On second down, he'll let it fly. They've got the screen set up. Oh, he dropped it! And the defense jumps on it and they get that turnover.
The more hats you have near the football, the more likely you are to cause a fumble. So many guys with their hands wrapping around guys, the ball's bound to pop out occasionally, and you got to be in the right place at the right time.
UCLA will go back to work on offense. Using his legs, it's Prince. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Don't you love energetic defenses that fly around, that make things happen? The ones that get in the backfield, the running back tries to go somewhere. Where do you want him to go? There is nowhere to go. Nice job by the defense, creating the tackle for a loss on.
And the quarterback is snowed under.
Man, this offense has been bad. How about the first play? Nowhere to go, nowhere to run, tackle for a loss. Second play, you get your quarterback sacked. And the third play, now we're sitting in 3rd and long, right where this defense wants to get us.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. 1st down here for the offense. Running back searching for a hole. Just enough there to get it to the 25, a pickup of 2. And the Hokies moving quickly to the line. Off play action. Fires to the middle. A strike downfield. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. Many times the Hokies have had a dynamic threat running the ball at quarterback, but you got to be efficient like this in the passing game.
No doubt, and you got to have some balance on offense. You got to be able to make those plays down the field in the passing game to make you honor it, get some guys out of the box so it's not just running quarterback all the time.
The Hokies will have it 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? Man, what a finish we could have. Tie game, 3rd quarter here, 2nd and 10. He'll just keep slinging it. Bought a little time, lets it go. He's got his man. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the 1st down. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Tight end finds a soft spot. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7. The secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. And that's a mistake you don't expect to see from a senior, and he is lucky to get it back. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, looking for the score.
Fucking
Touchdown,
tackle him.
Virginia Tech. And with that, they've got the lead here in the 2nd half.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. David, the punter got some work last time. They'd like to keep him on the sidelines in this drive.
Yeah, it's not something you want to say very often. You don't want the punter out there. This offense needs to get back lathered up and get a little bit more of a rhythm.
Best way to do that, identify where your best players are and just get them the football. Give these guys some touches to kickstart this offense.
Got the quick pass. Always quick to make the move, and he's out to the 39.
I want to get my running backs the ball in space as much as possible, and sometimes it doesn't work in the running game. But I can throw it to him. I can try to create some space out wide, dump him the football, let him make some catches, and see if I can't get some big plays out of it.
Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a 1st down.
Really nice looking throw there, and traditionally the best UCLA offenses are always the ones that can get it done through the air. You've got to be able to come up with explosive plays in the passing game, and if this team is going to win a conference championship, they need this guy to play at his A+ level week in and week.
Running toward the tape. They finally make the stop, but he shows why he is dangerous on the run too, and he's got a 1st down. Big drive for this offense late, trying to tie the game. They pieced together a couple of 1st downs, and here they come again. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Oh, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Bruins! You have to wonder what the defense was thinking there. I mean, he just gashed them all by himself.
Right, and you think quarterback runs sometimes, but you can't think about it all the time, and you got misdirection and so many things to look at. The quarterback can throw it, but when you got an athlete behind center that can do that, it's just frustrating. Too many things to try to stop.
And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
To the ground, he's got it again. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. From the gun, the ground game. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. And the Hokies will hustle to the line. On 3rd and short, the power run here. And they did not let him reach the line to gain. It'll bring up a decision here. They bring the punter onto the field now. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. UCLA will go back to work on offense. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop, and now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense has got it cooking, man. And how about the defense? Great job getting that stop, getting the football right back to the hot hand. Now this offense, Palmer, has a chance to take the lead.
You can see the offense, too. They understand the situation right.
Can anyone catch him? And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play.
I'll tell you, the defense is going to have to do a much better job containing these outside run plays. They better be able to funnel the football back to the middle of the field, because this guy with his speed can kill you like he did on that outside run play there to the left.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll give it to the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
These fans stepping up to help this defense on 3rd down. Looking to pass. It's Cuber. The throw to the outside is complete. They make the stop, but the sweet throwing catch is plenty to give them a 1st down.
Man, that's just inexcusable if you're on defense there, man. 3rd and long, you've worked so hard to get to that point, right? To put yourself in position to come off the field, and you're going to allow a check down throw to the running back to go pick up that 1st? Man, that's going to drive this defensive coordinator crazy. Well, you love to see that from the defense, right? It's like bend, don't break. They've given up a bunch of plays on this drive, but now that they're getting down close to field goal range, you're seeing them start to stiffen up, David.
Yeah, and plays.
Oh, no, the ball popped out. Bounced right back to them.
You know, these running backs have to keep 5 points of pressure on the ball, especially against this defense that prides themselves on creating takeaways, and the offense, real lucky they jumped on that one.
They play that screen nicely. He tried to find his way to the marker, but it'll be 4th down.
Yeah, and I think if I'm a QB, I like the decision. I get it to my running back, who's really good at the catch, really good with the ball in his hands, but the defense did the job. They got him on the ground. They gave up some yards, but they forced the 4th down.
He's not going to get there. Stop short on 4th down.
Hey, if you're going to go for it on 4th down and you decide to run the football, you've got to be sure up front that you're going to win in the trenches. They didn't get it done that time. They need to be more physical moving forward.
And it's intercepted. Oh, what a big play in a tie game. Got room on the return. And he's going to take it all the way back. Touchdown, UCLA.
What a play by this defense. The offense going in to take the lead. No. Flip the script. The big pick 6. Now you're leading in this ball game. What a play by the D.
And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen. So you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. Line getting set on second down. He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. It's caught downfield. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late.
I'll tell you what, that's great execution between the QB and receiver. They look like they could execute that throw in their sleep. Quarterback took his steps, threw it on time. Great route by the receiver. Nice job securing the catch.
Keeps looking downfield. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. He's going to pass on second down. He's got his man. And a sweet catch on a nice gain gets it down to the 30-yard line. Corner's going to give them room. Comes out throwing on first down. He's got it. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Hokies.
Man, great execution. That is how it's done late in the football game now. All you need is that extra point. Bring the kicker out there. This is what you do. Just like practice, knock it through the uprights, tie this football game, and we might be looking at overtime soon.
Coming down the stretch in the fourth, and we are all tied up, about set to kick it away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner will be dragged down. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. There's enough time to get the ball down the field here, David, but you've got to make sure you're efficient and avoid mistakes.
Yeah, and those 2-minute drills, you always talk about the first down, Jesse. Get that first down, stop the clock, get some momentum going on offense.
Yeah, and good decision-making by the quarterback, too, right? You don't have to be greedy in this situation. Just take what the defense gives you and get yourself in position to win.
Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. We've got a timeout on the field, and we are set up for a terrific finish. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and short. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Offense will use a timeout with 28 ticks remaining.
And there was no space, nowhere to go. That play went absolutely nowhere.
Sometimes you just need a dude to show up and make a play, and he did.
Sometimes you just need to block that dude, and they didn't.
Caught close to the marker, it's Prince. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
Throws to the wideout. Makes a connection. And he's running in the open. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down.
Love the individual effort by the wide receiver after the catch, making people miss, showing you the speed. Now he set up his offense down in the red zone.
It is getting loud as this crowd tries to help its defense. Got it. Huge gain before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it first and goal. Guys, this is the kind of finish we hoped for. Tie game. Offense with a chance to grab. Touchdown, Bruins! And they've got the lead in the final minute.
And that is exactly what you want from this offense. Take almost all the clock, execute, and now go out and take a lead by a touchdown. Great, flawless execution by this offense.
From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. He's going to pass. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. He's back to throw on 2nd down. And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback. And he's going to go down as time has run out. It came down to the final quarter. Clutch plays, guys delivered, and they get the close win.
Yeah, Reese, big-time players make big plays.